Hello everybody, it is I, Super Paul Games. Welcome back to Rogue State with our hero Hazardus there, in front of our dog Benji, the founder of Basenji. We are in the middle of, as always, problems. Heavy is the head that wore the crown. Well, he doesn't wear the crown anymore because they threw him into the ocean, but we're in charge now. Fundamentalists do not like us anymore. Capitalist support is the same, patriot support and liberal support is dropping. And part of it is because there's a huge amount of crime, and we've moved our police up into a police state. We're offering to build homes for people. We've spent a bunch of money on the courts to try and get that crime rate down. It's a holdover from when we had the economy fall apart due to the terrible disease strain that came in. There's some fundamentalist unrest that is unfortunately hurting us, but we still have a lot of other great things and great public support. This is worrisome, though, and we're bringing in very little money. The Basenji intelligence authorities have obtained credible evidence that anti-Western terrorists have set up training camps in the remote deserts of Basenji. We can ignore the activity, ask the U.S. for military assistance, offer them financial aid and armaments, send in the army to eliminate the terrorists. I think we're going to have to get rid of them ourselves. The patriots like that. The United States of America like that. The fundamentalists did not. I'm not trying to make the fundamentalists more mad at us, but if we gotta lose a faction, they're the ones to lose. War has broken out between Babalistan and Zarbel again? Oh man, why can't those guys just get along? There's no newspaper. How am I going to know the news? I need to know the news. Tell me crime's gone down so we can lower spending on things. Crime remains rampant. Trying our best to lower crime. It's crime time all the time. Basenji is dropped in ranking to 83rd in the latest UN Education Index. Our schools are insufficiently funded, and access to education is unequally distributed across the country. Well, we can spend $5 million per turn, putting us in the negatives. Commit $80 million we don't have or do nothing. We can't afford to do anything, unfortunately. Yeah, I know patriots aren't going to like that and liberals aren't. Crime rate is high. More Basenjis are identifying as fundamentalists. I'm getting a little pissed off now. Come on, police! What the fuck is wrong with you, buttheads? How can you not stop crime? We are a police state. We've got very efficient courts. We've building houses for the homeless. The other choice is to... Man, no, we're going to lose too many liberals if we start putting spy cameras everywhere. And if we discourage alcohol, it's just going to make other people hate us. That's, I think we just got to ride it out and hope that using traditional means are going to work. Responding to your recent actions, the anti-Western terrorists located in the remote deserts of Basenji have circulated a videotape calling upon Basenji citizens to rise up against your dictatorship. That is not good. That is really not good. No, don't rise up against us! Tourism revenue declines. Not be held hostage. Riots are breaking out in the street. Goddamn fundamentalists. The fundamentalist revolution. That is really bad. For the first time, our negative is worse than our positive. And crime refuses to go down. We're going to have to lower spending. I'm sorry, but we're going to lower spending to homeless shelters, model law enforcement, and capable prosecution. I would like to do more, but we cannot afford to do more. We're gonna, man, do we dare spy on people? We're gonna do that. We're gonna set up spy cameras. I hate to do that temporarily, but we need to get this crime under control. And then where were we again in popularity with people? Alright, we will wait one more turn like this, and then we're going to try and make some other moves. Really sucks the fundamentalists hate us so, but we don't have a lot of other choices. An earthquake in Basenji's southern provinces has had a devastating effect on several quirky towns. Major building damage is reported, and significant funds will be needed to provide relief to the population. Well, we can ask for foreign aid, which is going to make us look bad, spend $100 million from the treasury to manage the crisis, or spend $25 from disaster relief to fund cleanup. Thank God, all this time, we've been putting $1 million each week, each turn, into disaster relief, so we're going to pay for disaster relief ourselves. I'm surprised that didn't make our people like us more. What the fuck? Is it because we didn't have enough money for it? Oh. The fundamentalists are rioting. Minister Abu Tayeyi wants us to attack Babelistan within the next 4 turns. That is not fucking happening. You know what we are going to do, though? To increase people liking us more, we've been saving this. We're gonna build a wildlife refugee. Or, not refugee. We're gonna create someone who's a refugee. This pristine orcs refuge will appeal to both patriots and liberals. See, the liberals are like, yes, they're saving the environment. And the patriots are gonna be like, yes, they're protecting the native, Basenjians, animals. God. Crime remains super high yet. I'm just gonna have to get rid of these cameras. I mean, it's causing us too much unhappiness with the liberals. I don't know what else to do. Our government's getting drained by this stuff. And quickly. Much beloved imports of softwood furniture from India are correlated with an increase in reported observations of an invasive palm beetle. If left unchecked, the beetle could devastate palm trees along our beaches, particularly in Quirky province in the south. Controlling these imports, meanwhile, will upset the capitalists greatly. Well, I know it's going to make the capitalists mad, but we need the Quirky to like us, number one. Plus, I think the liberals probably will like us, so we're going to restrict the imports of softwood furniture to try and stop these invasive beetles. Okay, the liberals didn't like us more, but at least the capitalists didn't. What we really need here is a good speech.
The Honorable Basenji people, my fellow countrymen and women, my beloved
especially the beloved women.
I address you today as we are ushering in a new era in the history of our homeland. I wish to address you first, as you are the owners of this blessed land, its defenders, the builders of its prosperity, and the architects of its future.
I think the first thing we should talk about is motherfuckers who are committing crimes. Quit! I don't want to say bad things about America. We can say either. We haven't said anything good about our independence yet.
Our glorious revolution marked the day that we established our independence and our national identity.
We're going to try to pander to the patriots if we can. Let's see, healthcare, that's something that's good, right? We need more healthcare.
Basenji will undertake a major reform of its national healthcare system to ensure full coverage exists for all of our citizens.
Come on, please eat this up. We really, really need a good speech with some real good benefits. Times is tough. We've talked about the unemployment insurance before. In fact, we even came through about that. So why don't we talk about more, making sure it's more strong.
Second, we will establish a national unemployment insurance, so no Basenji need ever to fear losing their job again.
Especially me. I don't want to lose my job. I like how there's a diamond over the dog in the background. Maybe he was rich, Diamond Dog. Oh, come on. Please keep going up. Popularity. I need you in the orange.
Finally, it is with a full heart that I say to you all.
Well, we're not going to talk about fighting with our soldiers. We're not going to talk about people's paradise. We want to talk about peace. No, patriotic zeal. We haven't done that.
Your continued patriotic zeal and selflessness will build our country into the most powerful country in the world. a people's paradise.
Come on, you like paradise, don't you? Please get into the orange. Yes! Basenjis do like paradise. Take me down to the Paradise City. The grass is green and the girls are pretty. Patriots liked it, and the liberals. Excellent. Those are the groups we needed the most help with. Well, it would have been nice with fundamentalists, but what are you going to do? They're kind of revolting. I don't mean disgusting, but like they don't like our rule of law. They're rioting again. Crime rate's very high. I know! We have spent a lot of money trying to fix that. We're going to lower the... we're just going to have to get things a little more financially sound, even if we lower some of the things that help with crime. It's tempting to make gambling even more legal with the fundamentalists like that pissed they're about to go down to 0. Oh man, I don't know what to do about them. I think, I'm not positive, we're like 2 turns away. Parliament loves us though. If you look at Parliament, they love us still. We're staying well, apparently we're getting 5 loyalty points each turn. Oh, we're getting extras because this minister here is a capitalist and loves us. And this minister here is a patriot and loves us. If we attack Babelston by turn 51, he'll owe us a favor. But we're not going to do that. Not in the least. Oh, the war is over! Yes! Babelston! Let's call her and see if we can repair damaged relations from the border closing.
Thank you for taking my call.
No, she doesn't like the UN, and getting into a religious call with her won't help.
Apologies, but I must go. Let us speak again later.
Goodbye.
That's like calling up a girl you like and getting nervous. Hi, oh, I gotta go by! Do we have any intel on these guys? Are you kidding me? I bought an intel organization and they can't tell the difference between a hole in the ground and their ass. In fact, you know what? Why don't we invite the ambassador over?
Good day, Ambassador. Would you be free to meet sometime in the next few weeks?
It's always a pleasure, Your Excellency. I would be happy to meet with you when an opportunity opens in our busy schedules.
That's right, I am excellent! Most excellent! Wild stallions rule! Fundamentalist clerics are calling upon the government to protect the sanctity of the old ways and ban foreign missionaries from preaching heretical religions. I don't know what to do. The fundamentalists hate us. If I deny the request, it probably won't make us in a worse situation. If I agree to the request, it probably is going to fuck us. I'm going to say no. Get wrecked. Welcome, Ambassador! I hope we're getting close on our constitution. Sit your butt down.
Thank you for seeing me, Ambassador.
It is my pleasure.
Are you wearing, pinstripes, Ambassador, because you're fat?
Tell me, how are you enjoying our country?
I have always been passionate about Basenji and its people. I am very happy to be posted there.
Well, for me, it is always a delight seeing you, Ambassador. The highlight of my day, even.
You are too kind. Thank you, Your Excellency.
See, we just scored some points. He's like, oh, I like you, as it does.
I believe that is all I have to say for the moment.
Very well. Thank you for your hospitality.
I hope we can chat again soon.
You're welcome, sexy bald Ambassador. Keep being sexy, bro. Yeah, there's rioting. The fundamentalists are rioting still. I want to put these guys in prison. Everybody else still likes us, though. We're doing pretty well with everybody else. It'd be nice if we had a little more money, but what are you going to do? The fundamentalists are just unhappy. A boat filled with refugees from Zarbil have requested political asylum in Basenji. These refugees represent an unpopular minority that is opposed to the old ways and has attempted to overthrow their government with violence. If returned, they will likely be imprisoned or killed. We can grant them political asylum, or return them. They tried to overthrow their government? I don't know. I don't want Zarbil mad at us. And this is a chance to score points with our fundamentalists at home. We're going to send these guys back. They're rebels. They shouldn't have come here. The liberals don't like that. Zarbil does. I thought the fundamentalists would have liked that. At an informal gathering at the Quirky Commission on the Future of Basenji, local community leaders voted in favor of Quirky declaring itself an independent theocratic republic. Why, Quirky, you love us! Except for they do have a lot of fundamentalists there. Although there is no precedent to recognize the legitimacy of the Quirky Commission, this has captured the imagination of the 24-hour news cycle and received a lot of traction on social media. Secessionist nationalists in the Quirky region are calling for a public referendum on whether to stay as a part of Basenji. This has escalated tensions between ethnic Basenjis and ethnic Quirkys in our country. The media is reporting on many incidents of violence and discrimination as resentment between the two groups grows. Quirkys, can you just wait? We are almost done with the Constitution. Wait. If such a referendum occurs, Quirkys vote in favor of separation, both countries would face shock waves reverberating through our financial markets. With a quarter less people and a GDP that would be more than 23% lower, we have to face the unpleasant reality that Basenji without the Quirky would not carry the same economic and political weight internationally. But they're poor. Wouldn't we have more rich people left? The time is now for Basenji's transitional government to weigh in on the issue. On one hand, for the first time in over a century, the Quirkys may have an opportunity for autonomy. It's not certain, however, if this is something most Quirkys want. On the other hand, we would likely be sacrificing one stable country for two unstable countries, and few would benefit. This much is certain. If we do not address the issue one way or the other, further violence is inevitable. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I can say no to secession, or say yes. I'm worried if I say yes that they're going to leave because they're disproportionately religious. But if they're not all religious, there are a lot of people like us in our country who don't. I think we're going to try and buy time and say that they can have a referendum. Our trade agreements have passed. We're going to call people up. Dude, you want to buy some goats? You're the most goat humper I ever know. Go Humpy McGee.
Thank you for taking my call.
Man, electronics are worth a shitload finally.
Are you interested in negotiating a trade agreement where we sell you Basenji electronics?
Certainly. These are the terms we are prepared to agree to.
Excellent. We need money, desperately. It's a shame we're not better friends. Wait, what do you like? You like the old ways. Well, I'm not going to say bad things about the old ways. You want to buy some goats?
Are you interested in negotiating a trade agreement where we sell you Basenji goats?
Certainly. These are the terms we are prepared to agree to.
Well, they may not be the most beneficial, but that will definitely help us economically. Goodbye.
Apologies, but I must go. Let us speak again later.
Goodbye.
Plus 8 million per turn. That is going to go up dramatically after this. I wonder if we should craft a deal for shirts. You know, I think we're going to wait a turn. As it is, this might be the very last turn. I thought there were 50 turns. I could be wrong. I don't know for sure. If there's not, we might have a problem. You can see right here where the Quirky want to leave. I was like, can we send the military into there? Well, everybody, I hope this is it. I hope we finally have a constitution. Oh no! A loyal minister's body was dredged from the river and the police have no suspects! Oh crap. Who got killed? It was the communications minister and we have to replace him with a liberal. Oh man. The last one was like a patriot or a capitalist, which made it easier. Oh no, I was wrong! It's not 50 turns! Oh crap. These problems are gonna be ours. Mr. Faradine wants us to raise exports. Crime rate is high. Riots are breaking out the streets. Faradine notes that you have kept exports profitable. Oh, so we do have a favor from Faradine. Let us see what it is. We can raise approval with our capitalists by 15%. How high is it right now? 90? Oh man, I want to save that. Last time I did that, though, the guy got killed. You know what? We're going to call that in. Which one was it? Yep. We won't get the full 15 and only be 10%, really, but get those capitalists up to 100%. And that will be the end of this episode. Wow. I don't know when the game ends. Oh man, maybe it was a mistake letting them have that referendum. Oh well. Either way, thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode while we try and maintain some sort of order and stop this. We've got to get the fundamentalists under control. This has just become ridiculous. We'll figure something out. I hope so. Either that or our country will get split in two. Take it easy, everybody. I'll see you next time.